After a wet weekend of weather, the week ahead looks unsettled with a storm brewing for later on in the week. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
What are you doing to us?
I know, we had half term, we had a lot of rain, lots of indoor activities, but this weekend it was torrential. We had reports of tornadoes, roofs ripped off buildings, we had flooding in streets. So these are some of the images of the impacts of a rainstorm for later on this weekend. It stays wet into the weekend. Here's the details. Why is it so unsettled? Well, it is down to what's happening across the other side of the Atlantic in North America. Cold air plunging down from the north, warm air in the south, and this is invigorating the jet stream. And it's the jet stream that drives weather systems across the Atlantic. It's a conveyor belt high up in the atmosphere that brings successions of wind and rain, and it is amplifying, it is getting stronger, and it's developing low pressures out in the Atlantic. And later on this week, Wednesday night into Thursday, it brings with it this deep area of low pressure, and the focus for the next storm is in the south. So Storm Babette focused across northern areas. This one is focusing on southern areas. So the week ahead, it remains pretty unsettled. It's rain most days and weather warnings enforced every day as well. Now, at the moment, it's looking largely fine. We've got some mist and fog for northern areas. And yes, there's some rain and showers around, but many of us getting off to a dry start. Chilly for the north of Scotland, where we have some sunshine. Northern Ireland, northern England, cloudy with outbreaks of rain and drizzle. And the rest of England and Wales is one of sunshine and showers. Good morning to you. The weather has been distinctly autumnal. It's been wet and windy. And if you still are on half term through the week ahead, not the bearer of the best news. Today and tomorrow, not too bad. It's sunshine and showers. But later on this week, a deep area of low pressure moves in Wednesday night into Thursday. That is our next named storm, Storm Kieran from the Met Office, and further weather fronts coming over from the Atlantic to bring more wet and windy weather as we head into the weekend. But for today, it is one of rain through some parts of Scotland that eases. Elsewhere, heavy, blustery showers. More wet weather on top of the rain we had over the weekend means further risk of some localised flooding. So the latest satellite and radar picks out cloudy skies across large parts of the UK, clearest in the north where we have seen a touch of frost. But for many of us, it is a mild start. Cloudy with outbreaks of rain for Northern Ireland, Northern England, so dull, damp here. To the north of it, a fair bit of sunshine for the majority of Scotland, so a good-looking day here. Highs of 9 to 11 degrees. Elsewhere, for the rest of England and Wales, it is heavy, blustery showers. One of those days you don't want to leave the house without an umbrella because at some point the showers will come through with the risk of hail and thunder. But in between is some sunshine, highs of 15. So how do things pan out as we head through the next 7 days? Well, let's take a look at our 7-day outlook, where our weekend is in view, and it's looking pretty wet for those bonfire celebrations. The north of the UK, Scotland, Northern Ireland, northern areas of England with regards to our temperatures, it's below average for the rest of the week. Percentage chance of rainfall across the north of the UK. Well, actually, not too bad for today and tomorrow. There's a few showers around, but it's turning much wetter through Wednesday and Thursday, and then showers into the weekend. Fortunes further south for England and Wales for the next 7 days, starting with our trend for temperatures. And the temperatures are a little above average, falling below average, but it's the wet weather that's the real issue. The majority of the heavy rain and the storms will be through southern areas later on this week. So hit and miss sunshine and showers today and tomorrow. Good chance of getting out and about, but Wednesday and Thursday and into the weekend looking very wet.